BZJ Podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the BZJ Podcast. I want to hear you say it. The BZJ Podcast. I can hear you. The BZJ Podcast with your man and Ezekiel, the king of Efizi. Now, today, I have a guest in the studio, Keezy Kient. Without further introduction, how you doing, my
I'm
brother?
doing good, my bro.
Looking good.
I'm doing
Always looking fresh, my man. I see you, Keezy. You're disturbing the girls. You're disturbing the internet on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, shutting it down.
yeah, man.
Good to see you right
Thanks,
here
my
on the
man.
show, man.
Thanks,
How
my
you
man.
doing?
I'm doing fine.
How you feeling?
I feel good.
What's good? What's good? I see a lot of big things you're doing. You're an essay. You're
Hmm.
shooting videos. You got classic masterpiece of a video.
Yeah.
For your kid song.
Hmm.
I love it. I love it. But before we go into your work, talk about your video, your songs, your
Hmm.
projects.
Hmm.
Today on the show, on the BCJ podcast, today we're talking about why do Africans hate on their fellow Africans? Like, see what's happening in South Africa, for example.
Mm.
You know, why are South Africans hating on fellow Africans? It's funny to think of. Like, if you like, I can't even wrap my mind around it. Like, why are you hating on your fellow Africans? You want them to leave South Africa so you can do what? What have you? Okay, if they give South Africa to you, what you want to do with the country? You need people. Take, for example, the greatest countries in the world, America, for example. It is not the American citizens that make America great. Outsiders, foreigners, they come into America and they add value to the country. But if you say that you don't want foreigners in your country, you just want to rule your country yourself, you just want to take up, do a lot of everything in your country, how will your country get better? Like, that's what we're talking about.
Mm.
I don't know what you have to say about that.
There's a better way they should have gone about it.
You know,
Yeah, there's a better way. Even for the fact that all countries in the world have illegal immigrants. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So you going around the street chasing all the illegal
chasing
immigrants.
everybody
There's
out.
a better way to do it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think the violence is necessary. And so if somebody comes to your country and overstayed his or her visa and he's impacting paying his taxes, there's a lot better way to go about it
Yeah.
rather than going around violence,
You
beating up people in the
understand?
street
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? It's really I feel bad about it
I
because
feel
I was
crazy.
there. You
Wow.
know what I'm
So,
saying?
how's
Yeah.
your experience like in South Africa? Did you face any of these situations where
Uh,
you were there?
from what I can see, it's not really happening in Cape Town.
Okay.
I was in Cape Town. I
Okay.
think it's happening in Johannesburg,
Okay.
Soweto, Pretoria, and all of that.
Wow.
So I don't really feel good about it. Like you beating your fellow Africans to
Yeah.
leave Africa.
Mm.
Africa is one people,
It's for one
one.
people,
We are all one people, one black people. So me coming to your country, there is nothing wrong about it. It's only when I'm committing violence and crime,
Yeah.
and there is a proper way to go about it,
Yeah.
not going to the street and beating up people.
Mm.
Like
What can you say about South Africans? Are they hustlers? Because there's a lot going on in there. Like, there are people saying that South African guys, they're not hustlers, they're lazy people. Even the women talk about it. They are South African women. They say it. They say they are guys that are just lazy. They don't want to. They just want to drink and steal and constitute nuisance in the community. And they envy Nigerians and some other African. You that's been in South Africa. I just want to ask you, what do you think about South African guys?
as an artist, when I went to South Africa, I don't really deal with a lot of South Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I really deal with more of Nigerians,
Yeah.
But the production team that handle of videography and all of that, they're South Africans.
Mm.
So I don't see no hate between me and them
You
working.
understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like they like the Afrobeat sound.
Yeah.
So we were working together.
Mm.
So I don't really encounter the fact that somebody's trying to, yank on me for the fact that I'm
Yeah.
in Nigeria
You're
living in South
Nigerian.
Africa.
Yeah.
I didn't really go. I've not come across such like
Yeah.
that.
There's been lots of situations where we've had Nigerian stars. We can't even count them. Whiskey, Burna Boy, Davido collaborate with South African artists, even Ghanaian artists.
Mm.
Because this thing is also predominant in Ghana because there are lots of a lot of Ghanaians think Nigerians are their problem. So they want Nigerians out of Ghana. Like, it's insane.
It's a
You know,
crazy. It's
there
crazy.
is no country in the world where there are no good and bad people.
Exactly.
Yeah, even in Ghana, there are good people, there are bad people.
Exactly.
South Africa, there are good people, there are bad people. America, good and bad. Every country in the world. So let me ask you this now. So, speaking of the creative collaborations between Nigerians and Ghanaians and even South Africans, do you think it's even right for South Africans to think that, fellow South Africans, especially Nigerians, are their problem?
It's an individual thing. Like me, the artist that I work with, I don't think he can come up and do something like that.
Yeah.
And the few people that I've worked with, so it's just a mindset thing that Nigerians are coming to South Africa to cause nuisance and
Yeah.
commit crime and all of that. It's
Yeah.
everywhere, even the United States. We see
Yeah.
crime, gun gang, and all of
Yeah.
that happening. So you can't point out at some set of people that have been the one masterminding
Exactly.
the crime and all of that.
Yeah.
Even right here in Nigeria, we have a lot of foreigners
A lot
here.
of one of the major problems we have in Nigeria are the Lebanese people.
Hmm.
Because go to every club or every restaurant you see in Nigeria, they are the people in charge.
Exactly.
And you will never see Nigerians come up to say, yo, Lebanese people, we're tired of you people. Please get out of our country. I will not even please get your ass out of our country. We'll never do that because you know why? Nigeria is like the America of Africa.
Yeah, we
just
welcome
we
everybody.
welcome everybody.
True, true.
And I think that's one thing that is our superpower. We know how to
Exactly.
welcome everybody. We even value foreigners more
Yeah,
than
yeah,
ourselves.
we're
If we get to know that
hospitable.
this guy is from Kenya, this guy is from Uganda, we
Yeah,
treat
we
the
get
guys
better
from
feelings on him.
we
When
treat
yeah.
we
We
just
want
want
to know
us.
more about him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
understand. But when we go to these countries, they see us like threats. Oh, you guys are bad guys. You guys are
No,
criminals. But you don't
it's
say that about everybody because at the end of the day, right? At the
yeah,
end of the day, you can't take it away from Nigerians. Nigerians are intelligent people.
we're smart people.
Nigerians are smart people.
Mm.
Nigerians are the giants of Africa.
Fact.
On the even if we have our own challenges, yes,
Exactly.
Nigeria, we have our own challenges,
True.
but you can't take it away. We are the giants of Africa. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is still the BZJ podcast. We're talking about why are Africans hating on Africans. Talking about the South African and Ghanaian situations. Where South Africans are saying that they do not want other African countries or other African, immigrants in South Africa. Everybody from, so long as you're from Africa, get out. Then Ghanaians are saying they don't want Nigerians in Ghana.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Anyway, so good, ladies and gentlemen, we still got our man Keezy Kient up in the studio. You got a banging song. I love the video. Tell us about it. What's the
Appreciate
concept behind the video?
So the concept is all about trying to infuse the African culture to the
Yeah.
music. You know what I'm saying? Trying to connect with my roots and
Yeah.
where I'm from. So we infuse a lot of African costume, sound, dance, and everything because
I love the women in the video, the way they wear.
most
And
definitely.
tell us, Nimbe has some of the most beautiful women in the world. I'm not capping. You have to go to Nimbe and Brass.
Fact.
Nengi is my fam, my sister. She's from Nimbe, so come on, man. You already know what I'm talking about.
Fact.
Nimbe, right, or Brass?
Brass, I'm from Brass local government.
Okay.
But Nimbe and Brass,
Nimbe and Brass,
there's
I
no
like
difference.
There's no
We were all together. It's
Yeah.
just a different local government.
Yeah,
The same language, the same culture,
Wow.
the same tradition and everything. Yeah, one people.
So tell me about the song, and also tell me about someone that you'd love to, work with in the industry, that kind of thing.
I can work with Olamide Bado.
Wow.
Yeah, and also my big brother Timaya too. I
Wow,
like his
yeah,
vibe and his
yeah.
energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still a couple of more.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of them that I really want to work with if I have the chance to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on this record, I think Timaya can do a good job.
Can do a good job,
Yeah,
right?
and Olamide as well can do a good job. But in general, I want to work with a lot of Nigerian artists.
Let's talk about your style. Tell me what's unique about you. I mean, there are a lot. I love your style. It's unique. So tell me about it. Tell us about it.
As a rapper, we have to infuse different kind of styles and be versatile in in the music and the outlook and costume, outfit and branding and everything. So I'm trying to put myself out there to be like a global superstar.
And I also see you repping Nimbe right here with the t-shirt.
Yeah, this
Nimbe to the world.
talk now.
I love this.
The thing is,
I love it.
The sound that I
Yeah.
did actually came from Nembe.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a local tradition.
And I saw the masquerades,
everything,
the costumes.
everything came from this place.
Wow.
Nembe.
Tell us about it.
The song is actually a sample from an original song.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, from late in memory of Inegbre Neashi,
Wow.
the original record. So I felt like I can do something regards to this record because usually I've never done something that have to pull me up and do a record that like can identify me to my root.
Yeah.
So I was grateful when I was be able to put this record.
Yeah.
So before now, those kind of song were the song that they vibe to.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the community, a
Hmm.
place they call Nembe.
Yeah.
It's a traditional place rich in culture. You
Wow.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's the song. That's the kind of sound. It's called Iworoko.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the genre.
Hmm.
Just like we have Afro and
Yeah, yeah,
High
yeah.
Life
High
and
life.
reggae.
Oh,
So
that's the genre of
yeah,
music there.
it's called
Iworoko.
Iworoko. Yeah, in Nembe.
Wow. It's
So
just like in Baya. Of course, your neighbor is in Bayelsa.
yeah,
In Bayelsa, shout out to Bayelsa in the
yeah,
building.
yeah.
So and we have this Ijaw music
The
that's called Uwigiri.
Owigiri, yeah,
Yeah.
as in Ijo.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Nembe it's called Iworoko.
Iworoko.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
drums and dance and sound and it's an
Yeah.
original indigenous sound from Nembe.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I was glad that I could be able to infuse something,
Yeah.
blending my rap to a local sound. It's something
Yeah.
that's not really common.
Yeah, it's
From
creative.
coming from
Like
where I'm
I'm
coming
even
from.
thinking of there's this very popular song from Nembe. This Amateme something Amateme.
It's not a Nembe song. It's from Rex
Okay.
Jingles in
Yeah, is
River
it?
State.
Is it? Okay, that's
Yeah,
Rex. Okay, okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Amateme.
Maybe you can fuse in, some samples like that. Cause I mean, in rap music, right? In rap music, sampling is rap music.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
sampling is rap music.
Of
So
course.
we can sample Rex Lawson to some of, I
Some of
think
them.
that's where, evolution in Nigerian hip hop should get to, because,
Well,
we're just focused on creating commercial sounds like what the Odumodu Blacks do. A big shout out to Odumodu Black, like what they do. But I think rap music, hip hop music is all about sampling.
yeah.
And sampling has to do with, sampling old songs, very old songs from your roots, from your
Yeah.
generation. That's how you sell out your culture,
Exactly.
just like what you're doing, which is a
Yeah.
great thing. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I feel glad. I feel glad, and I see a couple of people still doing it.
Yeah.
Coming from where I come from,
Yeah.
a lot of artists still sample a lot of old
Yeah.
songs. You know what I'm saying?
So who are some of those artists in Bielsa that you love your work and you don't mind working with them if they call out to reach out to you for collaboration? Some of those artists that you think they're doing well.
The thing is, I'm so used to a lot of artists because growing up way
Yeah.
back, we network with a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I can work with anybody as long as I love your vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't mention the list will be too numerous to
Okay,
mention.
let me ask
Yeah.
you this now. Who are your top five best artists from Bielsa? Top five best artists.
Bro, you trying to put me on a tight corner. I love everybody, my man. I love everybody, my man. I love everybody. Shout out to everybody,
Yeah.
everybody that be doing it. I love everybody. I
Yeah.
can't pick five. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want to pick five right now. Tomorrow I go to my ass. I just like, yo, keep
They've been looking out for you
yeah, and I'm
with
your
guns
man.
and
I'm your man
militants.
way back, and now you don't pick me. So I don't pick nobody. I love everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody reach out to me, we can work as well. As
Yeah.
long as I love the vibe and
Yeah.
it's smooth, we
Mm.
can vibe.
But do you have any plan of doing something in Bielsa, sooner or later, like a concert or
Yeah,
whatever?
I've never done a concert, so I'm looking forward to do some this year,
Yeah.
hopefully. You know what I'm saying? From the way I can see the momentum,
Yeah.
I think I really need to go and watch the people watch me perform
Yeah.
the song because they only see me on social
Yeah.
media. So I want them to connect to me like
Yeah.
this is our guy, this is our
Yeah. Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to go do some hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah. Right.
Before that, I used to perform, alongside other artists in Okpoma,
Okay.
regular
Yeah.
animation.
Former beach and
Yeah,
all that.
I've
Yeah.
been performing for like 4 consecutive years right
Wow,
now.
that's
So
great. Mm.
they see me right there, but I want to do some in Yenagoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my people there.
That's where we're from.
Yeah, so all the people can come in from us
Yeah.
behind, from Nimbe, from Ras, from Southern
That's
Nigeria,
what it
wherever they come.
is.
Yeah, let's do some. So I'm looking forward to do some with my people, reach out to them and
Mm.
perform, not just on Facebook, on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Did you shoot that video in Brass or Nimbe? You shot the video in Nimbe?
Everything was right there in Nembe. So
Wow.
before then, shout out to my videographer Chris.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Before then, we took like 3 days to go check for the locations.
Wow.
So we picked up 3 locations, and we don't want to use a popular location.
Yeah.
So we try to, infuse something like, I will connect the costume and the
Yeah.
background and the sound. So
Yeah.
shout out to that. And we have to put our local masquerade. You saw the
Yeah, I saw
masquerade
the
on
masquerades,
yeah,
man.
man. So we had to put the
Crazy
local
work.
masquerade on the local dancers and the
Mm.
drummers and everything
Yeah.
just trying to, showcase
Yeah.
our Nimbe and Jaw
Yeah.
culture
Yeah.
to the
To the
world.
world. A big shout out to my boy, Sydney Jason, American nigga.
Yeah, shout out Sydney. It's been a pleasure.
Shout out Sydney Jason, my nigga in the States, man. I'm proud of you, bro. And we're doing this. Anyway, back to the music. And what are your next level plans?
I'm looking forward to drop 2 more singles before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to take it slow. I have a bunch of songs that I already recorded,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to drop a song that can connect me and
Connect
the
with the
people.
people,
Yeah,
yeah.
because right now the music is not about you as an artist. It's
Yeah.
about the people.
Yeah.
And music is an art, so you have to come from within.
Yeah.
So I do music based on how I feel and how I want to relate with the people.
Ye gberi ni na mama paka me gberi. Kimi to wo gba bara so kute. No mi do bo. Ese me tabote. Pugote ke se mo float wote ke gare me ni me o.
Talk now. Boy from the south.
Akinu mo ka tuwo be woro ko.
So I do it like a this, more like a that, then like a this again, then like a that. I don't know. I come with the style, make them know. Talk now. We just wanna have some fun, life of the party. Better go my boy. Come go my boy. We just wanna have some fun, life of the party. So I ride for my business, y'all don't know about that. And I ain't grinding for the business like we talk about that. With the black and white aesthetics, city on matches, and this is what it could be vibe, it be classic. Don't get it twisted like snake in the monkey shadow. It's no big garala, no need for the jiggy jaga. Yabe otupo tere, cause kitty eki toko wari swane. I just think I slow and steady for the matter. So I do this for my people, may they come flex with me.
Still the BZJ podcast, and it's still, your man, your boy, and the Ziki, the king of Efizi, right here rocking with my man, Keezy Kient, talking about his music. And we're still talking about why Africans were hating on Africa? Why are Africans hating on Africans? Talking about the South African situation and the Ghanaians, always, having some sort of beef with Nigerians and all of that. So before we leave the studio, what's your final words to Africans in general? Because Africa is their home, but Africa, that is the home, is so disorganized.
Yeah.
And it's so it's facing a lot of segregation and tribalism and hatred amongst themselves, and it's wild. Like in 2026, we are having this kind of situation. It's sad when we are supposed to be thinking of borderless communities, borderless countries without visa. I can get to South Africa, I can get to Morocco. I even saw the situation where Moroccans, they were hating on the black Africans.
The segregation is just too much. It's
crazy. We can't be doing this in 2006.
Too much.
We need a lot of unity. We are one people, one skin, one color. And it's crazy, man. What's your last word to these people?
So I want to urge every African everywhere in the world, you know what I'm saying? Your brother man is your brother man, irrespective of the fact that he's from another country. We are one African.
Yeah.
So stop the segregation, stop the fighting, stop the hatred, and let's live together as one.
Yeah, we need to do better as Africans. No matter who you are, no matter what country you are from, so long as you are African, you need to do better, because the future of this continent is in your hands. And do you think violence and hate on fellow Africans is the way forward? We need to love each other. Even the great Bob Marley said, Africa unites.
Facts.
We are the future. We are the future. We can't keep killing and fighting one another. Even in Nigeria, we even have tribal wars. It's madness. We have to come together and fix ourselves.
Facts.
America will not fix us. United Nations will not fix us. Africans, we must come together and fix ourselves. And that need to stop. That need to start with the fighting against one another. The hate against one another. Zimbabwe must not hate South Africa. South Africa must not hate Zimbabwe or Uganda or Nigeria. We are one people.
Facts.
Let's do better. And this is the BZJ podcast. And I'm your man, and the Ziki, the king of Efizi. A big shout out to our sponsors. We're shooting right here at Royal Island Hotel and Suites. A beautiful, lovely place. They got a beautiful pool. They got lovely rooms. They got lovely ambience. I like this place, like a resort. You got to come here. And we're located right here on the island in Lekki. Pull up. It's a beautiful spot. And don't forget to like and subscribe all our content. Subscribe to us and like all our content on our social media platforms. eLife Africa on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And don't forget, it's your boy in the Ziki. Blah.
My love for the hammer, them go buy or kill it for me. Girl, them pretty, them go shake it, go do for me. Why you gonna invest? Why you gonna invest for me? They go get to the the hustle, now we first class banners. From Xenophobia IQ in my tribe, more banners. From Nembe water side to Swally water side, you know my people them they